Thank you, everybody. Welcome to Cabe Theater for this year's reading of Playwright's Theater. I think it's 17 years ago when we started this program with Werner Trishman's play, The Muscadine Trellis. It's Werner's birthday today. He's not here. Come on. Werner is our playwriting teacher here and has been for many, many years. And certainly this program wouldn't exist without him. And I'd like to also recognize one of the other founders of the Playwright Contest and the Playwrights Theater, Dr. Rosemary Hindenburg, who, yes, I want to welcome back alumni. I want to welcome back, we have some of our contest winners. I see Leslie Dancer here. I don't know if there's anyone else here. Leslie, a two-time winner. Who's that?
Sarah.
Oh, Sarah. Oh, Sarah, you were young. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming to this reading of our 2016 student Hendrix Murphy Playwriting Contest winner, Dungeons and Dragons by 2016 graduate Eric Walker. And Eric's here with us tonight. I'm not going to recognize him right now so that he can stay incognito for just a moment. We'll get to say hello to him after a while. We also have an alumni level of the contest, and for last several years we've read the alumni, so we're really excited to get to read the student piece tonight, Dungeons and Dragons. We couldn't do this without the help of a lot of folks. My colleagues in the Department of Theater Arts and Dance, I want to thank them. I want to thank all of our students in our department for helping us and helping us get this ready and helping us run this show tonight. I want to thank all the people in Hendrix Murphy programs. Our department has a long-time relationship with Hendrix Murphy, and we just couldn't do it without them. So we thank them so much. I want to thank the Office of Alumni Development and my good friend Pamela Owen for helping us with contacting our alumni and supporting us in this endeavor all these years. And we have alumni from, you won't believe this, from 1964 all the way to 2014. Plus we have 3 students reading tonight, so we have folks representing every decade from the 1960s up. So that's very exciting for us. There's several things in your program. There's our season brochure. We'd like to invite you guys to come to all of our shows. They're all free. They're not all here in Cabe. We'll be doing our Fall Family Weekend dance program over at Reeves Recital Hall. We'll be here in November for Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. We'll be doing a very interesting and exciting show called The Sparrow with our Hendrix Murphy guest director, Tony Karn, coming in to direct that show. We'll have our Spring Dance Ensemble, and then we'll be doing the senior seminar, the Contemporary American Theater Project in April. So it's a busy time here in our program, and we couldn't do it without you, our audience. So please come and see us. What else do we have? Oh, this nifty little thing that we can hear. This is a little questionnaire. It would be really great if you would maybe pencil something in, maybe at the end of the reading. You don't have a pencil? We've got your pencils. Once the lights come up and we're in the talk back, you can just raise your hand and one of these really nice young students will help you with a pencil, okay? So what are we going to do? We're going to read the play, okay? After we read the play, our Murphy Fellow in Theater Arts, Cabe Anderson. Too much to say. Cabe Anderson is going to come out and lead a discussion and talk back, and then we're all going to go out to the Mills lobby for a really great reception, and everybody's invited to that. Okay, I think that's everything. Well, thanks for coming. We hope to see you in other curtains, and enjoy the show.
A Stupid Game of Dungeons and Dragons by Eric Walker. The entire stage should be obscured in darkness unless a spotlight is illuminating a section. On the left half of the stage is a musky room with a table and 5 chairs. The right half begins similarly, a musky room, a table, 5 chairs. In the beginning, only the left half of the stage is lit. This is Larry's basement. Sitting around the table are Julia, Larry, an empty chair, Jerry, and Jason.
If he doesn't show up in the next 2 minutes, I swear I'm starting without him, Julia.
Guys, don't be so harsh. I mean, even though it's pretty clear that he doesn't want to be here, Michael's...
Don't say that,
Still.
Jason. Michael likes being with us, and we like him. I know he'll be here any minute.
Wow, Jerry, you want to maybe quit kissing so much ass? He's not even here yet, and you're all over him. He's my boyfriend, not yours. Sorry about him, Larry. I'm just as upset.
Michael strolls in and plops down in the empty chair. He's oblivious to the coldness in the room directed at him until...
What?
It's 7:30, Michael.
Wow, what do you know?
You were supposed to be here at 7.
Oh, well, yeah, sorry about that. You know how it was. I was just, well, how about it? Gonna Dungeons and Dragons, right? Dragon some dungeons?
Ha ha. You're not being funny.
I thought it was fun.
Please tell me you at least brought a character.
Of course I did. Give me a little credit, Larry.
I'll believe it when I see it. Anyways, alright guys, since we're all here, let's start. Last weekend, you guys opened up a portal to an extra-dimensional plane and unleashed an army of demons on your hamlet. I'm still astounded you managed to do that at level 2. There's not a whole lot anyone could do from being flayed alive, so it's probably best if we just start fresh. We'll introduce our characters around the table. Go ahead then, Michael.
As Michael introduces his character, a spotlight illuminates Cosmo with ninja garb, a satchel, and a dagger at his waist, standing at the front of stage right. Cosmo pantomimes and flourishes, but with an air of sarcasm.
I made Cosmo the sneaky man. He,
What? Like a rogue?
Don't interrupt.
He sneaks around and is like super stealthy. He steals from people all the time. He's like outside of society's rules. He's a lone wolf and he doesn't work well.
So he's a rogue.
Julia!
Yeah, whatever. It's a rogue. He's got a troubled past, but like deep down, he's a good person. If you like get to know him, you know.
Are you done? Because that is such a walking cliche.
Well, thank God. At least it's better than Mr. Assman, the Demon Summoner.
I don't know about that. Mr. Assman is
Never to be spoken of at my table again. Julia, what character did you make?
As Julia describes her, the spotlight illuminates Benny's, striking some warrior poses.
I am Benny's, a mighty warrior from the south. I'm joining the group because my father wanted a son, and I left to prove my worth to him through adventure.
Awesome. Great motivation. Let's introduce you two, and then we can get started. Jerry?
A reptilian man, Jerry, in long flowing robes.
Jerry the Lizard Wizard.
Come on, Jerry. At least come up with a different name here.
No, but it is different. You spell his with a G.
Oh, well, fine. Okay, hurry up, Jason, and then we'll start.
Okay, here we go.
With a majestic entrance, accompanied by confetti, fanfare, and colored lights, Jorge bursts into the spotlight stage right. Dressed in white, fitted clothes, with his shirt unbuttoned to his sternum and a wide, floppy hat, he brandishes a cutlass and sports a seriously good-looking mustache. He speaks in a thick Castilian accent.
I am Jorge, the suave Spanish swashbuckler. Women swoon as I sweep them away with my swarthy skin and supple form. I strike with a...
Whoa. Hold on a second. You're a swashbuckler?
The fervor stage right immediately dies and all the lights are out.
Yeah, I'm Jorge, the...
I don't know about swashbucklers. I don't think I have that book. Is this some sort of third-party thing?
What? I I'm pretty sure swashbucklers are at...
Why don't you just be a bard? A rogue? We've
bard.
got a rogue, a fighter, and a wizard, and a bard fills out our party better.
Bard. But I'm Jorge, the Spanish.
I don't know how to banish balance for swashbucklers. Can't you just pick something normal? A bard is fine.
Well, okay, then fine. That's cool.
A pathetic spotlight shines on Jorge, slouching and wearing a burlap sack. His mustache sags, and if it falls off, all the better.
I am Jorge, the bard.
I'm not sitting through that bad accent all night. You're George.
George, bard, hi.
Fantastic. That's everyone. Let's get started.
The basement fades out as the light stage light fades in, revealing the table with 5 chairs for the first time. A barmaid passes, sweeping the confetti. From the darkness, Larry describes.
Your party has gathered in a tavern in a small village. You've come together
A
to...
tavern? Come on, Larry, I thought Michael was a cliche.
Who's the DM here, Julia? You guys have come together to meet with the chieftain of a clan of warriors. You're in good favor with his community, and he has requested your assistance. You're to meet him in this tavern, but he isn't here yet.
Some chieftain? Maybe a leader can respect our time a bit more.
What? Where exactly do you have to be, Bennies?
A mighty warrior such as myself always has pressing needs.
Oh, what does that mean?
Guys, here he comes.
The chieftain enters, wearing chieftain's regalia. He greets you all with warmth.
Welcome. I greet you all with warmth.
Benny's, George, and Jerry all stand and bow.
Good chieftain, we are all anxious to learn why you have requested us.
I understand you must all be anxious to learn why I have requested you.
Damn it, Jason, stop getting ahead of me.
You all have proven yourselves to our village before, and
I asked him to get on with it already.
Michael, I'm getting it.
Oslo, what provoked this outburst? Perhaps your party has no interest in my missions.
I tell him that we are, no worries.
Michael, come on. At least be in character.
We are, no worries.
Well, all right then. I have summoned your assistants to be diplomats representing our clan of warriors. Our relations with a distant clan of sorcerers is very rocky and...
Diplomacy? No! I want to fight things! Smash! Break! Kill!
I will admit, diplomacy sounds kind of lackluster. I mean, we have the infinite expanse of our imaginations, and we're going to use it just to go on some...
No, guys. This is what I have prepared. Just go with it.
I don't sit in this musky basement with you losers pretending to be a mighty warrior so I can talk my way out of problems. I sit in this musky basement with you losers pretending.
Yes, okay, Julia, we get it. All right, fine. Suddenly, 40 goblins burst into the tavern.
The back wall of the tavern falls, revealing a horde of hideous green goblins snarling and brandishing weapons.
We want to fight things! Smash, break, kill!
This is more like it!
The party draws their weapons. The chieftain is immediately struck down and killed. The party fights off the goblins, doing very well for themselves. They begin to enjoy it. Benny's incorporating wild flourishes that strike multiple goblins at once. Jerry swishing and spinning and shooting off magic bursts from his wand. George playing a lyre that, for some reason, causes the goblins to drop. and Cosmo sneaking around the stage, backstage, and audience, backstabbing goblins at every opportunity. Eventually, few goblins remain.
No! How could we have been defeated?
As the goblins scurry away, in bursts a giant beast.
You may have defeated the goblins, but you'll never defeat me. Smash, break, kill! I am the strongest monster in all the land. No one has ever bested the beast.
Cosmo backstabs the beast. Heals over and dies from the darkness.
Damn it! Fine, you know what? Meteors descend on the entire continent. And everyone is engulfed in a fiery inferno. And there are no survivors. Even the ashes are vaporized.
Red, orange, and yellow confetti explodes across the stage. Anyone still standing falls to the ground dead. The spotlight over the tavern fades out, and the spotlight over the basement fades in. Larry throws some papers into the air, mirroring the confetti.
Are you all happy? Did you enjoy your combat?
The others sit in stunned silence.
Now, can we at least attempt to bite the plot hooks I'm trying to lay down? Have a little faith in me. There will be combat. There will be monsters. There will be traps. There will be diplomacy. Just go with it for at least 30 seconds.
Wow. Larry, we're just trying to have some fun.
And my adventure isn't fun? Come on, guys. Let's just mulligan. We'll pick up back in the tavern.
The spotlight over the basement fades out, and the spotlight over the tavern fades in. The tavern is arranged as before the kerfuffle. A barmaid passes, sweeping the confetti.
What an amazing chieftain. He must be so busy leading his clan and doing great things. I don't mind waiting on him at all.
I agree. What a fantastic guy. I'm really proud to be working for him.
A mighty warrior such as myself always has pressing needs, but his must be even more important.
Guys, here he comes.
The chieftain enters, wearing chieftain's regalia. He greets you all with warmth.
Welcome. I greet you all with warmth.
All stand and bow. Larry coughs, and then Cosmo stands and bows.
I understand you must all be anxious to learn why I have requested you. You four have proven yourselves to our village before, and I know that we can count on you again. I have summoned your assistants to be diplomats, representing our clan of warriors. Our relations with a distant clan of sorcerers is very, very rocky, and we need you to soften the anxiety between our clans. I think many of our own are untrusting of the Magis, and I have reason to believe they look at us with some contempt. Will you go to them and try to ease the hostility?
I will go, great chieftain.
I will go.
We're all in.
Cosmo agrees to go.
Michael!
Oh, sorry, yeah. Okay, I'm in.
Fantastic. I knew you would all agree to this mission. Your carriage awaits.
Benny's, George, Jerry, and Cosmo move to stage left, where once illuminated, a horse and carriage now wait for them. The tavern is cast into darkness. The characters get into the carriage, and it starts off.
Wow, what an adventure, huh, guys? I'm glad we're all here to pool our talents together.
Well, I'll agree with half of that, Jerry. It's good to be on an adventure.
Oh, come on, Bennies. You gotta enjoy our company at least a little. Like George, how could you not like him? He's so, well, he's not suave, but...
Oh, no. Please don't go roping me into
I'm just here to prove myself to my father. He needs to see that women can be just as effective.
Oh, is this the part where we shoot the shit? Like, monologuing and backstories and stuff? I'm gonna go upstairs and grab some more pizza.
Michael, it's called role-playing. Why even bother creating a character like Cosmo if you're not going to be colorful?
Dude, who cares about all that? If you want to get to know a bunch of characters, write a book or a play or something. I mean, I get why you would want to fight monsters or learn diplomatic secrets or whatever, but this right here is literally the downtime in between events. Let me go get some food.
Listen, can't we all just get along?
Good grief, I refuse to indulge in any more out-of-character nonsense. If you want food, Cosmo, then we'll set off on a quest for food.
Benny's hops from the carriage. George and Jerry look at each other and follow. Michael laughs, and Cosmo now walks beside Michael, half-heartedly miming and mimicking Michael's actions. A dense forest is revealed. The carriage stage left descends into darkness. They crouch at the edge behind some bushes, peering forward warily.
Quiet. These woods are dangerous. I know them well. As a young child, I used to sneak out of the house and play in these trees. The ground is littered with, look out!
Jerry steps forward, hitting a trap. A large net floats from above and gently drapes over his body.
Oh, no! It got me now! Go on without me! There's no hope for me!
No! I will save you, Jerry!
George, don't. It's too dangerous.
But George has already begun to charge into the woods, lyre drawn and ready. Suddenly, another trap is triggered, and George is raised up into the treetops by a tripwire.
Oh, well, I guess that's the end of that little door.
Hey!
But we can still save Jerry. Cosmo, stay here and keep watch.
Benny sneaks into the woods, staying low and swerving around unseen traps. She reaches Jerry and delicately, gingerly picks up the net, freeing him.
Well, I guess having an axe to grind on your dad has finally started to pay off after all these years. You know these woods pretty well, Benny.
Haha, don't push your luck. Maybe I should have left you and saved George instead.
Guys, be quiet.
George, he's only a joke. She's going to let you down.
No, seriously. Be quiet.
I wouldn't be so sure about that now.
Quiet! I can see it.
Benny's and Jerry immediately hit the ground.
What do you see?
There, through the trees. Isn't that what we came here for?
Creeping silently through the underbrush is a wild, walking pizza. Making innocent animal noises. It stops occasionally to graze.
All right, children. Keep very quiet. Let's get closer.
Benny's, Jerry, Michael, and now more enthusiastically Cosmo slink closer to the pizza, which makes a noise and looks up, as if it suggested here's something.
Shoot! I don't think we can get any closer without startling it. Cosmo, you're the rogue. You've got to sneak up on this pizza. You know me, well.
Cosmo and Michael look at each other, and for the first time, Cosmo is autonomous. He sets off alone for the pizza and manages to get a clean kill. Benny's and Jerry now comfortably move forward to get food, and Michael, with a casual wave to Cosmo, who waves back, exits the stage. Benny's, Jerry, and Cosmo enjoy their feast.
Hey, Julia. Benny's. Thanks. This was fun.
Is someone going to let me down now?
Benny's walks over and cuts the tripwire, causing George to fall. Before George can protest, the horses from the carriage cry out, and the four rush back. The forest goes dark, the carriage is lit. They find the carriage decimated, and the horses are nowhere to be found.
What happened? Who could have done this?
From the bushes leaps a humanoid lizard, hissing violently with weapons drawn. The group draws their weapons, but Jerry motions to stop.
No, wait! Let me talk to him! Hiss, hiss. Hiss, hiss, hiss. Hissy, hissy. Yes, sir. Wrist, tryst, miss, Chris. Briss,
I'm just making fun of him.
Is this your prisoness is my bliss? You get the gist? Don't resist. It's remiss of
Those words barely more coherent thoughts. Look, I'm just going to kill you now.
I thought you could reason with them, Jerry. You're a lizard too. Can't you talk to them?
What? Reason with me? What does that mean? Like we're some kind of brute, savage species incapable of cognition?
What? No. Not like that at all. I just mean that maybe he can explain to you that...
Explain to me? Like I'm an idiot? You know, I don't like the way you talk about me.
No, really. Some of my best friends are reptiles.
With practically speciesist mocking dialect, we don't speak like that, do we? Take those hateful stereotypes back to the 3rd century.
Hey! I was never taught lizard around the house. You try learning a second language all on your own. Kiss my ass.
They fight, and it's super cool. In the end, the lizard is defeated on the ground and dying.
Oh! Is this the kiss of the abyss? I reminisce of my youth, but now my bliss dismisses my risk of existence.
The lizard dies. The four stand over his body for an awkward moment.
Well, that was cool and all, but like, what?
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 George, don't be dumb.
Oh, sorry. I mean, I thought we were doing a thing where we were all asking what, and then like, what, as in like, what, why do you say what? But then he'd be like, what? And he'd keep like going, you know, and all well until all we were all...
I just meant, what did we get out of that? There's this dead lizard in the dirt here, but we don't know why, or what his deal was, or what's up with our caravan, or anything.
While Cosmo speaks, Benny's is leaned over, poring over the body. When he finishes, she gasps and stands up, holding in her hands a brass token.
Do you know what this is? It's a spell-casting token, specific to a distant clan of sorcerers. A distant clan of sorcerers that we're trying to diplomacy. Practice diplomacy.
Okay, we get it, Benny's. What do we do? What do we do?
Dump the body. We know nothing. He was probably killed by bandits.
You crazy? What you were sent here to meet us?
What about our carriage? If that's the welcome we get from him, what are we going to expect once we get to their village?
What if it wasn't him? What if, like, bandits did it and he was gonna warn us?
And he jumps out at us, weapons drawn.
I don't know. Maybe he thought we were the bandits and he wanted to be sure first. And then we insulted him, so we had no choice but to fight us.
We? You two handled that fine yourselves, you speciesists.
I am a lizard. How can I be a speciesist?
You did a pretty good job a minute ago.
Stop!
The others stop, astounded at George's uncharacteristic outburst of authority. George immediately realizes what he's done.
Well, I mean, if you wanna...
No, you're right, George. This isn't getting us anywhere. What do you think we should do?
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, we could always just be honest.
That we're a bunch of speciesists that killed a guy in cold blood?
Well, maybe not entirely honest. More like maybe well-intentioned. Look, let's bring the body back, explain it was a huge misunderstanding, and see if we can move forward from there.
Yeah, I see absolutely no holes in that logic.
Well, it'd be better than the shit show that would occur if they found out you were lying. All right. So it's settled. We should start off now, seeing as it's an understatement that we've suffered a bit of a setback. Let's grab this lizard and go.
A blanket is procured, and the body of the lizard is placed upon it on the ground. As the carriage goes dark and stage right is lit, they drag his body stage right, where they pass Larry's basement. and Michael, Julia, Larry, Jerry, and Jason sitting and playing Dungeons and Dragons. The characters continue forward and exit stage right. Nods of "sup" are exchanged between parties.
All right, is it okay if we take a break right now? I need to pick up some cigarettes.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that. It'll give me a minute to get my notes together, too. Okay, do whatever, guys.
Michael leaves.
Ugh, thank God. I am seriously getting so sick of Michael.
Whoa, where did this come from? What did he do?
Wait, Julia, really?
You saw how he doesn't take this stuff seriously. He's always just like, What?
Nobody takes this seriously, Julia. We're playing pretend in Larry's basement.
You know what I mean. I don't know. I just mean like, he doesn't respect us to show up enough on time. He doesn't care enough to go along with us and be in character, and he doesn't want to be here.
No, you saw it. He started having fun with it, and then he played along. It just took him a bit. That's all.
No, Jason. I'm dating. I know him. He's going to come back, and it'll be like none of that happened, and he'll be like, this is lame, where's the food at? When are we gonna be done? Well, I'll tell you who's gonna be done.
This sounds like a can of worms that I don't even want to get near.
Mom and Dad love Michael, though. You can't break up with him because he sucks at Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm not breaking up with him because he sucks at Dungeons and Dragons. I'm breaking up with him because he sucks at giving a shit.
You're breaking up with him?
I know. I mean, I'm just fed up with him lately.
This table is really not the place.
You're probably wrong anyways, Julia. He'll walk back here all excited and itching to go. You seen how fun it can be.
You don't know Michael. He's going to be an indifferent ass, and I'd be willing to bet on it.
Really? How much?
Guys, no. You can't bet on my 50.
Come on, that's chumps change. $100 says Michael goes right back into character as soon as we start up again.
No, you guys can't be serious.
You got a deal. I hope you have $100 on it because I will not want to wait.
This can't be happening.
Don't worry about me. Worry that Cosmo the Rogue is going to cost you $100.
I really don't know if I should be letting this happen.
Shut up, Larry. What are you going to do to stop us?
Julia, you may get away with talking to your brother like that, but I am not going to let you.
Let me. Let me. Oh, I'm sorry that I needed the royal decree of His Majesty Larry the Great before I can wiggle my pinky.
You're in my house, Julia. Maybe I don't want you doing and saying these things in my house.
Oh, it's your house that's the problem? Well, don't worry. You won't see me in your house any longer.
Julia stands up abruptly and moves toward the exit.
Julia, wait.
Are you forfeiting? Do I get my $100 now?
Oh, go stuff it up your ass.
Julia leaves and she runs into Michael, re-entering the basement.
Whoa, where are you off to in a hurry?
Michael, great, you're here. Let's all sit down and get started. Julia, you too.
Michael lumbers back into his seat. He looks up at Julia, still standing in the doorway. With a bit of reluctance, she returns to her seat. Larry pulls his papers into a stack with an air of importance and clears his throat.
All right, so when we last left, your wagon was destroyed. You killed a lizard man, and you found out he belonged to the tribe of people you are trying to ally. So you're on your way to their village to parade the murdered body around for all to see. Is that right?
I wouldn't use those words.
Well, I did. Anyways, we're going to skip forward in time a little bit. You've been dragging the lizard through the forest for quite some time when you finally come to some signs of civilization. Before you is a tall gate and a gatekeeper.
As Larry speaks, the basement fades to black. Stage left brightens, where a tall gate is before the party of Cosmo, Benny's, Jerry, George, and the dead lizard.
Who goes there?
We are adventurers making our way to a village some ways up your road.
Ah, adventurers, you say. Adventurers always carry worldly trinkets of great value.
I'm afraid we don't have anything like that. We're currently acting as diplomats, not tomb raiders.
Ah, shame, shame. But I'm afraid you'll have to find some other way to this village.
Surely there's something we can do for you. Like a riddle or something?
Ah, how very Terry Gilliam of you. All right, fine. I will ask each of you a question in exchange for passage through my gate. Don't worry, nothing to swallow. Who's first?
Benny steps forward.
Yes. Your question. Who is the... What the hell is that?
The gatekeeper points to the dead lizard's brass token.
You told me you didn't have any worldly trinkets. Ah, but this, such ornate beauty. May I?
I really don't know. We probably need that for our diplomacy. Hey.
But I have changed the deal. If you want to pass, you have to give me the token.
That's it? Nothing else will persuade you?
No, we can't. Don't give it to him.
Oh,
We'll
my
need it in the future.
God, will somebody do something? We're gonna be stuck at this encounter forever.
The lights stage right suddenly burst alive. Stage left remains lit, but the characters mostly freeze. Julia bursts out of her seat.
Ha! I knew it! You don't give a damn about any of this, Michael, about this story, or this game, or me.
Whoa, what? Where did this come from?
Julia, please.
It's clear to me that you just don't care, Michael, about anything. Oh, look at me, I'm Michael, and this game is lame, and my girlfriend makes me play it, but I'm too cool for it.
Seriously, Julia, where is this coming from? What did I do?
What did you do? We just talked about getting into character, about giving
I just want to do something fun. What we're doing is going nowhere. Can't we go back to hunting pizzas?
Guys, please don't fight.
No. I'm going to relish this, because I was right all along. You're such a bum, Michael, and I know exactly how you act. Oh, speaking of, cough it up, Jerry.
What? You were serious? What is he talking about? I didn't think you were serious.
Of course I'm serious. Cough up the $100.
What are you talking about?
Don't you dare flake on me, Jerry. We shook on it and everything.
We didn't shake on it. What is going on?
Julia made a bet. You wouldn't care about me.
You did what?
Well, I was right, wasn't I? Cough it up, Jerry.
I can't believe you, Julia. How could you do this? I'm not paying you, Julia. It was your idea. It was your idea!
Embrace the stakes!
Michael storms into stage left. Jerry follows after a moment, followed by Julia and Jason, but no one besides Michael crosses the center stage into the other world. As Michael is walking,
This is unforgivable, Julia. This is seriously disrespectful. A huge break in my trust.
Wait! Come back!
Michael turns around.
You're not leaving without giving me my $100.
No! Are you kidding me? Here is what's going to happen. I'm going to get the hell out of here. Because I'm not going to be treated like this just for wanting to have some goddamn fun in this miserable game. We're going to give this stupid-ass token to this stupid-ass gatekeeper so that that stupid-ass story can keep off its stupid ass, and then I'm going to leave.
Michael jams the token violently into the gatekeeper's hands. He storms off. Cosmo, from now on, is frozen. The basement fades to black. A loud rumbling begins.
Oh, what have you given me? What is this cursed relic? It burns my skin.
Oh God, what did we do now?
No, help me!
All lights immediately go dark. Stage left is quickly relit, and the gatekeeper lies dead on the ground. A giant lizard head, Richard, is projected before the party. He begins every line, without exception, with an ominous laugh, and speaks with a heavy, cliched Australian accent. Benny draws her sword.
Who are you? What do you want?
Always so quick to combat, Benny. How do you know her name? I know all your names. Jerry and Cosmo and you, George, although you still secretly call yourself Jorge.
All right, you know our names, you giant Australian lizard. What is yours? What do you want?
I am Richard, the wizard, the lizard wizard king. Silence! You have greatly wronged my clan. You have killed Clifford, my lizard wizard diplomat. You parade his body about. You lettered his wizard blizzard token, but it shivered and whispered to me, and now I am here.
Clifford attacked us. He destroyed our carriage.
You, the facade of a lizard wizard, hold your tongue. That was the customary greeting of our clan. One introduces himself by destroying the other's worldly possessions. They all run back from the realms of sorcery.
What? That sounds like a super contrived excuse, Richard. What sort of culture just destroys someone's wagon to say hello?
You call yourself diplomats, yet you did no research of our customs?
The group is awkwardly aware that they call themselves diplomats, yet didn't do any research.
You see my point. Your ignorance does not excuse your deplorable crimes, and for that you must pay.
The rumbling begins again.
Well, it's clear we've completely ruined all chance at a peaceful compromise. Attack!
Jerry blasts a spell at the floating Richard head. It does nothing, and Richard laughs. The lights cut to darkness and quickly come back on. Cosmo and Richard are no longer there.
I have taken your friend Cosmo as restitution. You will never sight him again. Consider this the end of our interactions. If it is not, the results will be catastrophic.
No! We have to do something!
You heard him. We can't do anything. That's it. Cosmo's gone.
Fine. Good riddance. I don't need to see his dumb face ever again.
No! It can't just end like this. He's still our friend and we have to go after him.
And what? Evoke an all-out war between these clans that we were trying to ally? It's already too late.
Don't say that!
No, George, just shut up. Cosmo is gone. He didn't bring anything or contribute to our group. He just weighed us down. He was sarcastic, and he didn't care. And if we do anything, it will just make it worse.
Who are you talking about, Julia?
Who is Julia? I am Benny's, the mighty warrior from the south.
The gate fades to black slowly as the basement fades to gentle light. At the table sit Julia, Jason, and Jerry.
Who are you talking about, Julia?
Talking about Cosmo. My name is Benny.
Who are you talking about, Julia?
I told you, I'm talking... Such an idiot. What have I done? I just ruined a perfect good relationship over a stupid game. Why do I always do this? I always take everything way too seriously. It's just a stupid game, and maybe Michael's not perfect, but nobody is, and what we had was fun, and I have to go and mess it up, and well, it's over a stupid game. Michael, I'm so sorry. We don't have to play this stupid game anymore.
Julia,
Yeah.
it's fine. Don't get upset over it. Michael loves you. A silly...
Michael left, and I ruined everything, and Michael doesn't love.
Julia, listen to me. Michael loves you. And one fight over a dumb little thing like this isn't going to change that. I know that. He knows that. And you know that. And you could continue to sit here and feel sorry for yourself. It's easy to just give up and to tell yourself it's over, that there's nothing you can do. Maybe even justify it, convince yourself he was a jerk and he just didn't care. But that's a lie, Julia. And I am not going to sit here and participate in your pity party. You deserve better than that. Now, you are going to sit up, take a deep breath, and we're going to keep pushing forward. It's not going to be easy, but who gives a shit about easy, and Jerry and I are behind you. We're gonna band together, and we're gonna get Michael back.
The basement fades to darkness. The gate fades back in.
It's not going to be easy. But who gives a shit about easy? And Jerry and I are behind you. We're going to band together, and we're going to get Cosmo back.
Thank you. I needed that, George. Jorge.
They exchange. They exchange smiles. George, henceforth Jorge, tosses aside his lyre and removes his burlap sack, revealing white fitted clothes with his shirt unbuttoned to his feet and a wide floppy hat. At his waist is a cutlass. He reaches into his pocket and sticks in his face a seriously good-looking mustache. The Spanish accent is back, baby.
All right, so what's the plan?
I thought that you would have one.
Me? Why would I have a plan? You're the one that gave that rousing speech. I thought you knew something we didn't.
I'm just the speech guy. You're the plan guy.
Since when? Oh, you know what? Fine, okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's keep going to the village. We cross our fingers and we find our damsel in distress, and we figure it out from there.
Works for me.
The group steps over the dead gatekeeper and through the gate. They move into stage right, which is a small hamlet. The gate fades to darkness.
Where are we?
A pitiful, emaciated lizard, destitute Joe, approaches the party. He starts to speak, then scurries away and hides behind some trash.
Wait! Can you help us? Come back!
Why did he leave?
It is the body. You look like a serial killer cannibal dragging that thing around.
Oh man, you're right. I must look like one sick, twisted lizard wizard.
Jerry waves his wand around the lizard. He gets up and walks off stage.
Everything's okay, friend. Can you help us? What is your name?
Name's Destitute Joe.
Destitute Joe? So your name's Joe?
No, Destitute Joe. My mama gave me.
But you are destitute?
Huh. Funny how that worked out. We've had a mighty rough lizard, wizard, blizzard.
That is enough.
Being cold-blooded is a hard life.
Where are we, Destitute Joe?
Reckon you're right where you seem to be, for what it's worth.
Can I just kill him now?
The town, Destitute Joe. What town are we in? And how close are we to Richard's clan?
Oh, why didn't you say so? Richard's Tower is right up that way, but you ain't getting in.
What is this? Why not?
Then they know, especially not without not never getting back out, never ever again.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Because ain't nobody gets in, especially not without not never getting back out, never ever again.
What's more, that my ears do not deceive me.
Because ain't nobody gets in, especially not without.
Listen. Destitute Joe. We're pretty desperate here. Can you help us get into Richard's Tower?
I suppose. Nothing better to do but gnaw on some cardboard.
I would not be so quick to dismiss the nine. This would be quite dangerous.
Danger's my middle name. Destitute Danger Joe. Mama gave me that one too. Anyways, I figure you're gonna want to know how to stop Richard, and if that's the case, I'm your lizard.
You? I mean, no offense, but look at you. You're not exactly prime battle material.
I ain't gonna battle, but I know how to stop it.
Well, we'll see about that. Lead the way, Destitute Danger Joe.
The party exits the hamlet and the lights go dark. Stage left illuminates, revealing a tower. Inside, Cosmo paces.
I can't believe this. This is awful. She's probably waiting this out, expecting me to apologize. I can't do that. She bet on me. Who does that? She's the one who acted like a jackass, and this always happens. Every time we fight, I have to be the one that comes crawling back. I have to instigate the apology, even if it was her fault. That's not fair. I refuse. I'm not doing it this time. If she's not going to apologize to me, then that's her loss. Oh, but like, is it really worth an ultimatum over this? I mean, it's not just this. It's little things adding up, but I don't want to end everything over a stupid game. But if I don't stand up for myself, I'm just showing her I'll always come crawling back. I'll always let her walk all over. Oh my God. I sound like such an idiot. That's not going to happen. We're a great couple. We treat each other great. I mean, we're not perfect, but who is? We're pretty good. You know, she probably already realizes how stupid this whole thing is. She's probably on her way now to apologize. I won't even need to have an ultimatum because I know she'll want to make it right away. Things will be all right.
Phineas, Jerry, George, Destitute Joe, and the dead lizard arrive at the base of the tower.
I don't know about this.
It's fine. Destitute Joe says he knows what to do.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, I don't know if I can go through with this.
What do you mean?
I can't. I can't just swallow my pride and apologize. He's still going to have to meet me halfway.
What? Why, Benny's, I think you have to realize that most of this happened because of you.
I don't know. I don't think that's an unfair thing to expect. Compromise? Everybody's on the same page. Everybody
Okay,
just...
that's enough. It's fine. We're obviously both sorry. All right, let's do this. How do we get in?
So, this is where you've been needing me.
Destitute Joe reaches under the mat and procures a key. He unlocks the tower door.
That could have been done by anyone.
Suppose so, but it was done by me. But if you think you can handle Richard...
No. We're appreciative, Destitute Joe. How do we stop Richard?
Well, I reckon the only thing you ought to do that can stop him is...
With a loud boom, the lights go out. They quickly come back on, revealing Richard and Destitute Joe dead on the ground.
No, you Aussie monster! What have you done to Destitute Joe?
Destitute. Oh, what, him? Oh, I didn't do that. Look at him. He seemed ready to keel over and die if a breeze knocked him over the wrong way. It's a shame. We had a rough wizard.
Enough! You're going to pay for everything you've done, Richard!
What I've done? You're the ones that have murdered my best friend, dragged him around like a trophy, and you're the ones who have broken into my home with the intention of killing me. You are the ones that couldn't leave well enough alone. Yeah.
Enough! You're going to pay for everything we've done, Richard!
A huge fight commences. Benny's, Jorge, and Jerry all display finesse and skill, dodging blasts from Richard and returning their own, but no one is making any progress. Finally, Jorge slices the screen on which Richard is projected, revealing Richard behind it.
What is this? What is this lizard wizard of Oz? Trying trickery.
Everyone groans, probably even the audience. Maybe you have a cue sign that says groan come down. Richard now speaks much more timidly, with a pitiful laugh instead of an ominous one.
No, you cannot defeat me. You may have taken my powers, but I am still...
Jorge skewers Richard.
It is almost done. Let us find Cosmo.
They run up to the top of the tower, where they find Cosmo.
Cosmo!
We made it!
You are here. You are safe.
Cosmo and Benny meet eyes. They approach each other.
Well,
An awkward silence that lasts forever. Each look at the other expectantly.
I'm sorry.
were you going to say something? going to say anything?
What does that mean?
Didn't you have anything you wanted to say?
What does that mean?
I just thought,
I know you
if you don't have anything to say,
Well,
I mean, I thought you would.
then maybe we both already said enough.
The longest silence. Occasionally, Betty's or Cosmo looks as if they want to say something, but they stop themselves. After a while, Betty's and Cosmo exit the stage, but not without turning back to look at the other, though they never do it at the same time and never make eye contact. Jorge and Jerry look at each other. Jorge clearly looking at Jerry. Jerry puts his arm over Jorge's shoulder, and the two exit the stage. The end.